Hey team, welcome back to Trisco. And I know you have clicked this video because you're a true baller who wants to improve no matter what. Today, I'm going to give you top 10 exercises every team footballer should do to level up your game. Whether you're chasing your first goal or dreaming of going pro, these exercises will boost your strength, speed, and stamina, the physical attributes that decide matches. The goal of this video is to have a perfect body for your formula of scoring goals and winning games. So, before we dive into the video, let's talk about why physical attributes are important. Think about Ronaldo's header. Think about Valverde's powerful starts. Think about N'Golo Kante's stamina. If you're a anime fan, you know Blue Lock. Think about why Blue Lock players train a lot, their body a lot. It's because physical attributes play a huge role in your play style. Why people work on the physical attributes a lot. If you want to become a pro bowler, you need to also work on physical attributes. So in this video, I will also recommend you guys um, a routine to do workout. Like before you're going to play, you should spend 1.5 an hour in doing this workout. And if you're a pro footballer, you need to follow this. So let's dive into these exercises. The first exercise is squats. Squats build strength in lower body, improving overall performance in sports and they enhance stability, crucial for balance and coordination during athletic movements. Squats are really important exercise. Now we'll come to how many sets do you require in squats? Let's do 3 sets of 12 reps each. Then we'll go to the next exercise, which is lunges. Lunges are crucial in football due to their ability to enhance lower body strength, improve agility, and reduce injury risk, particularly in the knees and hips. I would recommend you to do 2 sets of 10 each leg. Next, we'll go to push-ups. Push-ups primarily strengthen the chest, shoulders, and triceps for better performance. A strong core enhances overall body control and balance during push-ups and sports. Let's take an example of Harry Maguire. He has a strong core. He can do more push-ups. Therefore, no one can defeat him. That's why he has the goal. Let's talk about Nicholas Jackson. He has a strong core. He can score from any angle. Now, for push-ups, I would recommend you to do 2 sets of 15 reps each. And our next exercise is planks. Planks strengthen your core, improve stability and support during physical activities. Performance refers to how effectively you execute movements during exercise or sports. So for planks are really important. If you want to become a pro footballer, you need to do you need to do planks. So for planks, I would recommend you to do it till you fall. Whether it's 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't care. You should just stay till that position until you fall. Because planks is a really important exercise. Now let's dive into another exercise, calf raises. So this is essential for stability. Ankle strength helps improve overall performance in football. So calf raises are really important. So for calf raises, I recommend you to do 3 sets and 10 reps each. Now we'll go to the next exercise, burpees. So burpees, according to me, it is a really tough exercise. So I would recommend you to do 3 sets of 5 reps because burpees are really tough exercise and it is also a very useful exercise. It's like it's training your whole body. So burpees, if you are a footballer, you need to do, and it is a good exercise. So if you're a beginner, 3 sets of 5 reps is a great start. Our next exercise is box jumps. So box jumps in scientific it is known as plyometrics, which involves exercise that adds power through explosive movements like jumps. So I would recommend you to do box jumps or for 2 sets of 4 reps because box jumps is a really tough exercise. You will be more prone to injuries. So I would, if you are a beginner, you should begin with 2 sets of 4 reps each. And if you're good at this exercise, you can keep how many reps if you want. And then our next exercise is agility and speed sprint. So sprint scientifically it is acceleration and sprint is very important if you're a footballer. Because any sport, sprint is also very important, and every athlete will do sprint. So it's obvious that a footballer needs to do sprint. Now we'll dive into another exercise. Before that, sprint. I would recommend you to do sprint from one goalpost end to another goalpost end. Uh, for like 3 sets, like one end to another, 1 set, then 3 sets. Sprints are very important. You need to do a lot of sprints if you're a footballer. So our next exercise is mountain climbers, a type of exercise that raises your heart rate and improves endurance. So mountain climbers is a great exercise, and I would recommend you to do 3 sets for 30 seconds. Now, I would also recommend you few drills. Okay, these are basics, and every footballer knows. But what's wrong in mentioning? So the ability to control the ball while moving is dribbling. So here are some dribbling drills you may see, and you may implement that in your routines. It's like a basic warm up before you go and play, and warm ups are actually important. So next drill is cone agility drill. This is a important drill. If you are a footballer, you need to do this drill, because if you're agile, you are winning a lot of battles. So you need to do these drills. I would say you to do all of these drills, all of them, because agility is important if you're a footballer. Next, I would next is cone passing drill. Cone passing drill is a basic drill. You should do this like it's a warm up for you, and passing is also essential in football. So that's it for the today, guys. This is the end of the video. Before ending, I would like to conclude that adding this exercise to your weekly routine, and in a few weeks, you will feel difference on the pitch. My biggest tip to you guys is I would not, I would not say you guys to like. It doesn't matter how many reps you can do a exercise. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you can do 100 push-ups or not. The only thing matters is that you are consistent. You should be consistent. You should exercise daily. You need to follow this routine daily. This is your highest priority is to be consistent. If you're consistent and working hard, then there's no damn person who can stop you from. There is no damn hurdle we can stop you from becoming a pro footballer. Remember, you can also become the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, that's it, guys. If you like the list, drop a soccer emoji in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a training tip from me. See you on the